Hey guys, we're here with Sworn In. We're going to get this interview going, but first we'll have the band introduce themselves.
I'm Zach, I play guitar.
I'm Eugene, I play guitar.
I'm Chris, I play drums.
I'm Derek, and I play bass.
Alright guys, so clearly Tyler Dennen, the vocalist of the band, isn't here today. What's been going on with his health?
He's like super fucking sick, and he's like kind of getting it taken care of right now and everything. So he's at home and he's seeing like his personal doctor and stuff and making sure he's well for our headliner. So we've got some awesome friends filling in for him.
Cool, so I think on April 7th, your guys' new album, The Lovers, The Devil, is coming out. Can you guys just talk about that a little bit and what people should expect and just the direction of the album and where you're going?
I don't think people should really have any expectations because I don't think it'll really be like anything they've ever heard. You want to add anything?
It's a pretty good way of putting it. No, but it's a little bit weird to say what to expect from the inside, but I mean, it's obviously people can tell from what the singles we've released, it's different, but we're trying to go for kind of like a bigger picture sort of thing. It's supposed to sound less like other bands and more like an emotion, or if you want to put it that way.
I've heard it's like a concept album.
Yeah, everything we do is.
Okay. So then what is your guys' favorite song to play off of it?
Right now we're playing an unreleased song called Lay With Me on this tour, and that song has been fucking awesome to play. Sunshine's always a classic to play. I don't know what these boys think. Actually, Lay With Me comes out on Monday, which is going to be sweet.
Cool.
Yeah, right? I just figured it out.
So when I was getting ready for this, I was looking at your Facebook page and stuff, and you changed your genre to emotional on Facebook. Is that kind of like a serious thing or just embracing the stereotype?
Let's hear from you. I would say it's kind of yes to both. We kind of view it as being like, people call it emo, I guess, is a thing that gets brought up a lot, but where that's derived from is emotional, and we're really basing a lot of what we do on the emotions of like
Real life.
Yeah. Of living. So.
Alright. So you guys are about to start a headline tour, and it seems like that's a pretty huge thing, especially for as short of a time as you guys have like really been a serious band. Could you guys talk about how you picked the bands that are going to be on that tour with you, and just how it feels to like have gotten to this point in your musical careers as a band?
I mean, it's pretty cool because, I mean, the first tour we ever did was a headlining tour, like to the West Coast, so I guess we're not really any strangers to being that slot, but like this time it's a whole new realm. It's like it's professional, things are legitimate, and I mean, the bands that are on it were just some bands that we thought were cool, like bands that we think would accompany us well, so I think it's going to be really awesome. It's really, honestly, just surreal. It's going to be cool.
Yeah, and then after that, you're going to Europe with Amir. Yep. Is that your guys' first time going to be over there? No, second time. I couldn't find any pictures on your...
There's a reason.
Oh, really? Okay, let's hear about this story.
Well, we did not enjoy our first time in Europe, but it was also an experience we needed to have. That's the best way I could put it. Oh my God, dude. But yeah.
When did you go?
Last May, actually, so it's exactly a year ago from when we're going to be going.
And like, who were you touring with, or just yourself?
We were touring. It was a headlining tour, but it was with support from two bands more from the area. One was from the UK. They're called In Archives, and then one of them was from Scotland. They were called Here Lies a Warning. But we went all the way around. It was just kind of like, it was our first time in Europe, and of course it was like starting over. It could, but you just have to appreciate the fact that you were there at all. But we got pretty down on that tour, like in terms of like it was a tough one.
Like people showing up for crowds.
Well,
some
shows were really good over there. Other shows weren't as great. But part of us being down was our health. We were all pretty sick over there. The living conditions each night weren't exactly what you would need to survive normally. But we made it. It definitely helped us grow together as a band, and reminded us of when touring is going well that it should be appreciated, and just understanding the differences between kind of life here and life there too with the culture shock. But
Okay. So, since we're not allowed to talk about your other record label, how do you like being signed to Razer and Tai?
They're awesome. Super fucking supportive. Like,
Yeah.
nothing bad to
That's all I
say.
could ask for.
Yeah. They back us. They don't ask us to change our music or anything like that, so we're good.
Do some record labels do that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, kids complain, like, you know. The band started changing sound because their label wanted.
But is that a real
I actually don't know. That's what I'm saying. That's why we're denouncing it before it even becomes, is it a real thing?
Yeah.
yeah, typically from what I've heard, at least, labels will either say they like something or they don't like something. They won't tell you necessarily how to change it, but labels can control what bands put out in that sense, I guess, whether they release an album or if they don't like it, they won't release it. But yeah, Razer Tai's been good. They support us a lot and back us.
Yeah, because, like, the Plot in You, Landon recently tweeted that, like, now that they're not signed to Rise anymore, people can't complain that, like, Rise is changing their sound, like, if their new album is different. So, yeah, tons of people probably think that bands or record labels do that. So it's interesting to get some, like, insight into that. So we talked about your next headlining tour, then your tour in Europe, and that'll take you pretty much into, like, almost June. What about the rest of 2015? Just finish it up. What's some plans?
A lot of badass shit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's hear some details.
Here are your details. It's badass.
So, okay. Just, we can't hear about it? All right. What about categories? Tours, albums? Tours, okay. Okay.
Obviously more content. Like, obviously, like, this would be our only album for a while, but I mean, music videos, stuff like that will definitely be coming.
Yeah, I was going to ask, any names about the music videos yet? Can't say.
We've shot 2. Can't say for which songs yet, but they're coming way sooner than you think, and they're cool.
Cool.
Some might say badass.
Some might say badass.
Okay.
Some might also just call us losers. So, I mean, either or.
Either way.
All right, it'll be up to the fans to decide. I don't know. Do you guys have anything else you want to talk about? Anything you just want to say? Any other topics?
Buy our album.
Pick up the record.
Buy our new album.
Buy their album, The Lover's the Devil. All right, cool, guys. Well, thanks so much for the interview. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in there.